You know, Justin Timberland, I think what this year, Justin Timberland, I was on your Instagram, your TikTok, I was on your TikTok. I want him to hear me. And he whispered to somebody, say they using him. I think with this year, last year, I'm on your TikTok. How can they use me, Timberland? When black and white narcissists in Walmart, you don't know my life. How can they use me? Timberland talk all that game on TikTok, but when other blacks take a stand and they want to fight for what they believe in, how can they use me, Timberland? If you gonna whisper something on Instagram, how can they use me? I'm the one that reached out to them. You the one that live lies about hatred and lies that you speak. Timberland, how can they use me? I need him to hear me. God said, I want you to hear me. How can they use me? How can they use me? And I'm the one that reached out about Social Security. I want to know how can they use me? I want to know how can they use me, Timberland? How can they use me? I want you to know that because when God is at play, how can they use me, Timberland? That Instagram stuff. You don't know what God is. Y'all fight for what y'all believe in. But God say when others stand up, why black and white be narcissists in the business of America, we can't take a stand. Disability can't take a stand. How can they use me? I'm the one that reached out to Obama and Joe Biden, the Senator Nancy. I'm the one that reached out to them. How can they use me and my effort and my energy? I need them to know how can they use me. See, people talk game when God step up to the plate and God step up, when he step up, you be a hypocrite about what God is doing and how he stepped up to it. Let me tell you, I know this business. I know it's on that computer and I know this business in the jailhouse. I ain't for all the mind games and the mind tactics. God ain't for it when something big is going on here. Well, if Trump know if I leave this country where Boosie lies, you will be wiped out of hip hop. You won't exist. I want Timbaland to hear me. UK and other countries want to be on my team, and Trump know it. You won't exist. Your career is done. You won't exist. I want to tell you, it's going to affect every culture, country, everybody. You know what's at stake here. Trust me. Not just one plan, got a million plans of it. You know what's at stake here. Trust me. If Boosie want to tell lies, I can go to the UK, but you will be left. You will be wiped out. You know what's at stake here. Everything that you built is at stake. I have built my music career with Mirza and Sabina. I mean, that's history with Sabina. That's history. That can't be replaced. But my history, my legendary go farther than beyond what your means. Just because me and my ex got history, and Mirza got history, but my history will go farther than beyond your means. If Boosie want to tell lies, and I have to move to the UK, trust me, you ain't gonna like it, partner. You ain't gonna like how this sequel plays out. You ain't gonna like it. Your industry won't exist for long. If I get the billing out there with other things, you won't exist for long. Trump was watching when I'm interacting with other people, country, kids, and grown up. He was watching all of this. Hillary Clinton was watching when I'm telling them about my ideas. They ain't crazy. Your career is at stake and you don't even know it. And you don't even know what you're about to lose. But he want to talk about those things. He want to talk about they using me. What they using me for? What they using me for? They can't use me when I stand up for something good. Or what they can use me for? I want to know what they can use me for. I want to know all that. I want to know what they can use me for. My history gonna go farther than it means. I'm an Aaliyah fan, but God, my history. I got music too. Go to MirzaCavalic. I'm gonna tag it in the title box if you really want to know. I did a lot of music. What you talking about? And we're gonna put about me in here, all right? We're gonna put about me. You gonna see? Go to video when I go to my title. I want him to go to video. I want him to really go to video. And go to video and go to Young Prophet. And I want him to go to Young Prophet. Go to video. Come on, man. And then when I want you to go, go to video, go to Young Prophet, MirzaCavalic. I'm putting it in the title. And I want y'all to go to my YouTube, my MirzaCavalic123. Hold up. Hey, I ain't lying. My title don't mean nothing to them at the end of the day. We got more history than me. I want y'all to go to this right now. At MirzaCavalic123. Let's go to, but let me tell you what happened. The state of Texas and Dallas know that, yet the DEA know that Yellow Breeze lied. I don't want to be a part of a hatred, a lying thing. They don't want me here. God don't want me. But if we talking about giving back where honesty and truthful communication, where black and white don't treat people bad in the business, like they fake their love for God. That's what we talking about. No, your energy got to be given. When we talk about rules, they got to stick by the rules. Walmart and American business got to stick by the rules. And I'm telling Joe Biden, they have to stop lying. And we get on the job, they treat us bad with racism attacks. You don't know my life. But God said, how can they use me? Oh, I reached out to him. Remember that. Remember that. I reached out to them. You hear me? Remember that. My actions reached out. And I just made another action and filed the civil rights complaint. You have no honor. And I sent my civil rights. You know what I told my lawyer? I told her, let me tell you what I tell her. I'm going to tell her again. When I win, you win. Doesn't no matter what. If you believe in God, I'm going to tell her again. When I win, you win. We both win. When I win, you win. Because when you believe in God and you believe in the high, I haven't asked that if she believes in God. So I'm going to have to ask her that question. But let me tell you, when I win, you win. But don't try me with your tactics. But when Boosie talk about it, oh, I got to work because he want to get away with lies, right? Him and Yellow Breeze and MO3, right? My faith in God got to be questioned by a hypocrite in the city of Dallas that have no sight to God. But let me tell you something. You can't handle the truth, Doug Miller. He can't handle it. If Trump went and stepped in with Doug Miller, he would have been buffooning him and his black employees, man. But I'm the hypocrite about it. I'm the hypocrite about it. But when it comes to tax, I'm the hypocrite about it. Why should I bend? Why should God bend to liars? Why should God bend? You know there's racism involved, but you put your community first. You need them more than you need God. Maybe because you haven't found the spirit of God. That's the question behind those meanings. You look for those answers and you put them before them. And it's not just Trump involved, man. Everybody plays a part of it. And the way how we treat each other. Don't just put Trump involved and put it on one man. We all have to agree and take a stand on something. I heard Trump was a Democrat, then he went to the Republican side. Come on, I heard that. I Googled it. Hey, how you doing? How can those things mean? You don't understand life. But let me tell you something. You can't tamper with things and not expect the reaction out of it. You digging yourself a hole. Because I have talked to a lot of people in my space from Charlie Boy Jackson, Mirza to do things. I have talked to people, cousins and things. You would even know that's what's her name? Hillary, what's her name? What's her name? Hillary Duff. You think you know everything that's going on? I didn't have so many kinds of people show me pictures of family members. When I was younger, they kin to celebrities with their auntie. You think you know what's going on? Oh, trust me, I ain't making this up. Trust me, we ain't making that. You think you know everything that's going on? You think you know everything? I ain't making this up. I tell you why, my girl. Look. You think I'm making this up? People that kin to Hillary, the other celebrities, nieces, cousins, that when I was teens and older, you think you know what's going on? Do you know what's going on? That people remember who I am and people, family members, that celebrities, they remember, baby, you don't know nothing. You haven't checked MySpace. It's been a while since MySpace was popular. Young Millionaires Entertainment, get your weight up, HST Entertainment. It's been a while since that was popular, right? I've been in hiding for a while, but I try to give Walmart the benefit of Texas business, the benefit of the doubt, but it seemed like, oh, the American business don't want God and the streets don't want God. That it seemed like that. You see, hey, God said where we fit in at with your democracy, where God fit at, that you claim when you Google search you claim to be an American. No, take that title off. Take that God title off that you hold so much. Take the God we trust title off the model that you say you hold so much with lies. Do you know who you messing with? Do you know who you messing with? I stand for. I said in school on the weekend, I didn't want others participating in stupid behavior just to grow. You know who you tampering with. I worked at 14. I had a job going through it. You know who you tampering with. You don't know the things that I fight for. Governor Abbott want to talk about some community. I've been working since I went to job fairs. You can't ride this way. Don't ride this way. We've been doing this since 14. Don't ride this wave, man. You need to know my boy Danny told me. He's from Dallas, and Dan and them say people fuck with you, what you stand for. My brother always bringing older like women to the apartment. My brother Deep, and I hope he, but he said people fuck with what you stand for. There are people that know Danny, Miles, and Bro, and everybody in the team. People fuck with what you stand for. But don't tempt that. You think you know everything that's going on, baby. You think you know everything, and baby, I had a boy. Look, you think you know what's going on? Don't come into my life, dude. Don't think you know they're using me. No. Because if I wouldn't have reached out, they would be still buffooning and neglecting and abused. So I don't want to care about those things or what people talk about in those formats. But I'm asking Governor Abbott to take care of Yellow Breeze and them now. I'm going to get somebody to take care of the phone. Take care of Trap Boy Freddy and Boost and them live. I'm going to get someone to take care of from somebody else. I'm asking them to take care of Trap Boy Freddy and Big X Plug and them live. I need you to deal with it. I don't got time for that. The only thing Donald Trump did, he kept something here for y'all career don't want to be over. That's the only thing he did. Do you know what's at stake? Do you know he saved your career? Hip hop, he saved you. Do you know? Come on, man. He saved you. But whoever had that informant and had the balls, you had nothing on me anyway, and had the balls to have that informant in there. Which one of you did it? That guy said in 2019, we don't got nothing. Which one of you did it? That one you had the balls to lie and say you stand for God and you know I was innocent. Which one of you did it? Governor Abbott talking about honesty. You have no honor, man. None of y'all government have no, and people want people to deal with you. And then talking about you don't like it here. As soon as God play a part of it, y'all want to talk about hypocrites. When people go wherever it is and you worry because your democracy, you worry about another attack because you so scared and you're a hypocrite. That's what you protect yourself from. For democracy, that's what you protect yourself from. When you don't agree on people and people don't agree on the same thing. When they decide they want to go to another, baby, one thing was different from me and you. I would never portray my God in Jesus, even though you got bull crap going on. Even though you got bull crap going on. And it is not Trump that's involved in this. Others going to take responsibility for it. There's not Trump involved. Black and white, everybody got to take responsibility. They part in it to make a better world and a better America. Everybody got to realize it. But I told Dylan Miller, if I'm a CEO, I'd be over the disability department. Sorry for that. I got to get some more. Disability department. What can you understand that meaning that so much change need to happen? I'm really not trying to replace Dylan Miller, but let's stand for those things and come together on those things. And that's my lane. God said that would be my lane. Dylan Miller can keep that, but that would be my lane. I'm not trying to replace nothing, but that would be my lane. We can change it, but can we understand what we can change? We can change it, but we got to be willing to listen to each other to make a better world. Some people don't want to listen, but we got to be willing to listen to each other to make a better world, to make a better understanding. Can we make a better world and a better understanding together? Can we do these things? And God said, I promise you, you won't be disappointed when we stand together on things and issues and address the issues that's in our world. And if it's the streets, if it's in the business, whatever that is that we need to address, can we stand together on this? I'm asking, can we stand together and make a better world and a better future? And I will give it all I got. And I will never die. I can never fake. I can never do those things. But can we make a better world for the sake of our grandkids and our kids and everybody before those things? God said, is you with me or you against me? Choose what side you're on. Is you with me or you against me? And that's what I need you to understand. God said, is you with me or you against me? We can make a better change, but we have to understand, we have to all see the spirit and how we need to address it. How can we do better? Sometimes it's the confusion when Ice Cube said we don't know what side to pick because they both think. Joe Biden took the right spirit. God said, your heart and what we talk about will understand. What the thing is, when words were said by Joe Biden, I don't need to have some people. How can we democracy with that with confusion? How can we understand when Trump said that? How can we understand? God said, how can we understand when both parties throwing confusion? How can we understand in those things and comprehend those things? The confusion in the mindset, how can we understand those things? But God said, a vote don't mean nothing, but your spirit means something. And I'm asking you to take care of yellow breezes. And God said in due time, and I say on the civil rights, what better future we can make for our kids and participate in those things? What better future that we can make? How can we make society better and our world better for years to come? For years to come, how can we make that better? And I'm putting Walmart in my time. How can we make that better for years to come? You gonna see the ones that not with God because the black ones gonna leave. You're gonna understand that some of them gonna leave. But how can I understand? God said they're gonna walk away. When God sit at the table, they're gonna walk away when we stand for something more. They're gonna walk away with those things. But you up there crossing the room, baby. You want to know why my ex-girlfriend, been on my ass so much? You want to know why I got you? Not because she was ashamed of me. Now you want to know what the fight is about? I can give you what the fight is about. I can give you what you want to pick battles which you don't understand. I'm gonna tell you why Sabina was on my ass so much. You picking battles. You're picking battles which you don't understand. God said, how can we competition with you? And we got growth and ambition. I will never competition with you in understanding of you. A woman said your blessings is not there. My blessings is there. I know this industry, this girl gonna say your blessing is not there. How she know my blessings is not there and I figure out this industry? How you know, God said, let me shut a little people up. When they say my blessings are not there, let's take a little hypocrite out. We got to show them a little something. Let's put her on here. Let's show her a little something right there. Let's acknowledge the woman that got something to say about a blessing. Let's acknowledge our enemy. Let's acknowledge our enemy. We're about to acknowledge our enemy. We're about to acknowledge our enemy. Because niggas trying to avoid things that are okay. We're about to acknowledge our enemy right there. A woman got the nerve to play with God and say the blessing is not there. I want her to tell her something. I did a little research, and my music on my thing, I was able to put 3,500 for each of my songs that I promote. And I get to pick the day what the day the money wanted to come to me. So you get to pick the day the money that want to come, and they've been stealing. This industry been stealing with racism. Don't come at me like that. You've been stealing. Don't come at me. That girl want to talk. Don't come at me when the enemy trying to move me. Move me when the enemy been stealing. When knowledge is more powerful than anything. When Boosie and was lying, don't come at me when you talk about blessings. When they stole Texas, the industry stole. When you put 3,500 for each of your songs that you promote. And Boosie can sit up there and be a hypocrite and lie about it. And people knowledge and lie about what he's so called for. He's for God. Yeah. What's up? We're chilling talking right now. The talking is going on. Chilling. During your day off, the spirit of everybody. What's the difference between that? These niggas laughing it up right now. Laughing in the head up. You don't know nothing, God. My knowledge is not there. I don't know what God that you talk about. 3,500 for each of your songs, and what picking what day you wanted to come. But Live has been taking something. When I talk to people on Live and post the kid away and he thinks he posted it. No, I'm asking for him. I'm asking for him when if something happened to me. I'm asking with Boosie and then the people up to death. Every gang member. When I did my homework, when I picked up my knowledge, but a nigga doing sneaky stuff, yeah, the enemy watching. They want to open their mouth about things. You think you want to open your mouth about things. God said, I ain't trying to hit a trickery that you so-called. I ain't trying to hit a trickery where thieves at. I know this industry where thieves at. You can't comprehend me. You think you know what's going on? I'm going to tell you something about me. My friend Richard said, I never picked up a book where you don't know what goes on in my classroom at me in this month. And I'm behind doors with my teacher. You don't know nothing. The things we seek. You know anything, the things we seek. But that's more of a threat. The more she opened her mouth and God try to trick you in many ways. My lessons, my blessings in here, but they stealing. When I've been talking to people, there's a challenge. They've been stealing from this industry. Leave me the hell alone with those things you so-called for and that big nigga X-plug. If you don't do something about them, so when that billing come that way, you need to do all 1,000 of Houston and Dallas lives. All 1,000 of them. You do what needs to be done. And I don't want to hit Joe Biden by keeping them in there. You put them to death as 1,000 gang members. Cut their head. They don't deserve to eat. They don't deserve their mama. They don't got no love. Put them to death. They don't deserve to do it. But don't come at to me about title and understanding and knowledge. My blood, trust me. When they've been stealing. And a hypocrite Governor Abbott. When your community wants to say racist words And then, yo, Boots and MO3 and them people, don't come up to me like that, man. So God say, don't tell me my blessing's not here and knowledge is here. Where liars at in the city, in the industry. But do you understand me? Do you get me? Do you understand me? Do you get those things? You know, Rick Ross said, don't expect nobody to invest in you. Because Texas was going to be on some stupid stuff, right? Let's put Rick Ross in here that's been communicating with me. Let's put him in it. If you think it's a joke, let's put it in. Let's put him in it. The walk away from Texas. Let's put him in it. If you think you got someone, hey, I know the advice he gave. I know the advice he gave. I know the advice he gave. Because Texas want to say, I don't need you. I know the advice he gave. My lawyer want to say, she don't need me. I know what advice he gave. Don't expect people to invest in you with their lies and their racism. I know what the advice Rick Ross gave me on that thing. I want to thank him. I know the advice that he gave. That's why Rick Ross laughing at Texas. Laughing at the stupidity that's been going on. Laughing at the lies that Yellow Breeze and them told. That's the difference between Boots and laughing at. Yeah. I'm too loud? All right. All right, paper, man. I'm sorry. The lies that they tell. Right? And everybody think if you're gonna leave, something gonna happen. Nothing gonna happen to you, man. Everybody freaking out. I ain't worried about these people, man. Because they're intimidating the spirit behavior of others. I know exactly what's going on. Now I'll make sure Joe Biden put every last one of them to death was in that computer when I tell them family off limits. I know exactly what's on that computer, my nigga. Didn't tell me I was using me, nigga. I know exactly when I go in that jailhouse on that computer. And I admit that, man. Family's not going to be tampered with. I admit these street niggas, man. Ain't nothing going to happen. God said, I tell your loved ones I'm in my heaven sleeping. But they don't know my spirit. They have left my heavens. God said they watching me sleep. But God said, I always know when my heavens are being tampered with. I want you to know something. I always know when my heavens are being tampered with. They need to look out for the spirit of their enemy. All these women walk around here blind.
Technology is hurting our kids. Anxiety and depression happen directly linked to screen addiction.
Hey, anxiety hurting your kids, you need to get them to focus on creativity, not everybody else. That's why people never understand, because I'm closed in mind. They love YouTube. I'm closed in mind, dog. Stop worried about what they doing and focus on you. When you put your pad in front of you, and that's all I worry about. I don't worry about other things and when I won't go. That's what it been about me. That would have been about me, Mom. I closed my mind off just to understand life. I don't worry about what others think. That's the bigger picture of that, because I'm willing to be more growth. Because if you don't worry about what things, you can't focus on what they have and what they do. You'll never get with those conversations with those things. So those things are with those situations. But You have to have understanding that focus on your mind and focus. I've been doing that. They can never get to me. My life had never changed. But let me tell Joe Biden something. We're going to tell him something. When the CNN said something about you getting your life together, I got my life together. Why racism trying to play? When I play by rules, why racism trying to deny us the things that we do? When they say get your life together on CNN, baby, I think why racism trying to play? What black and white thing? Why they think some of them, not all of them, you know, so you're going to see some of them in the spirit. I'm asking you to deal with this situation. It's getting out of hand, man. They can never say, now I know what Rick Ross said. They want to play like that. God don't need you. Home is everywhere of God when we believe. And God will always give us sight. But one thing I will never do, my God and my God and my Jesus, those are the two that I will never betray. But what do you understand? Because y'all still go against the grain. No, I said one day, I'm going to tell you this story. One day after I had to take a class when I was 14 to 13 years old, 12 when I was at Union Smith, and around my first year, and I was staying under Cassie, and me and my brother was playing with knives. And I went to this class after I got out of jail. And this stupid black man looked me straight in my eyes. What he said to me? You want to play dumb. God said, we ain't playing dumb, but you want to play dumb. You see, let's go back, because we're going to talk about this in the civil rights class. Let's talk about what we got to understand what you stand for. And your hypocrites, your community playing like they're racist. That same black man, when me and my brother and I went to Dallas County when I was 12 or 13, right? But the same black man that's sitting up there, you want to play like you don't have a problem, a narcissist problem. You ain't what you are in the business with your titles. You want to play dumb. Don't look at me in my eyes. Me and Miles, it was me, Miles, my mom, his mom, and other people at this class, because they had to take the class in Carol. That's some Dallas wanted to take. And we sitting up there, and he's talking about a scrap. I got your scrap for you. I got you something putting in the chair with your control and your black, with your own your opinion and dear her, with your title. I got those things that you so-called understand. And this is when I went to jail when I was 13, and I accidentally stabbed my brother. But what you know about those things, and let another black man dictate the way you think, that they got power of it. To dictate those things. How can you understand it? But let me tell you something. Like I told my relationship, I told my ex, if we're gonna get back together, my kid is gonna be taken care of. We can still do us. I don't know if that's gonna happen, whatever that is, but whatever that is, I don't have to worry about that. She's good. He's good in there. He just needs my time. That's all he asked of me. We gonna be good. And she talking about, oh, that ain't good. Stop worrying about what's nine. Worry about what's in front of us now, Sabrina. You and your mom to worry about what's in front of us now. That's the difference. And the argument. Look. That's the argument. Is now. I don't know how many times that I got to show that I'm here. And I'm proving myself once again. I got to prove myself once again. Once again, I have to prove myself. Once again. Though I did like this Dragon Ball Z thing, I gotta prove myself once again. I gotta prove myself once again, right? So well be it, right? So well be it. People don't know how to focus on what's now. And that's the thing with being a parent. You don't know how to focus on what's now. Focus on what's now. If she had to know me, if you don't know me, but then I never go through struggle. I never go through those things that you so called. I never go through those struggle points. You have to know me to understand it. I told you I got a lot of like accounts. We got to start putting my work on YouTube. That is the favorite artists I like. So I got a lot of work. I told people I got 50 accounts on like. That's it. I have showed the work. I have proved myself many times. I have proved myself many times. And I ain't gonna keep doing it. See, I've been on other platforms. We don't got time for it. Let's show you. I'm about to show you something. Shout out to Dipset. Shout out to Santana. Shout out to Wayne. Like you gotta know something. Go I tell you. This nigga live. Shit. Hey, I told you I got a lot of likely accounts. But the hypocrite, man, the hypocrites. And I did music. Tell Mario I did music. But we showing more of my talent. I can act and I took drama. That ain't nothing in that what you can say or whatever that is. But we got a lot of hypocrites, man. And I ain't gonna deal with it denying it. I don't want nothing to do with you, man. That tickles that people get mad and they scared about it. God said I always know when my heaven's being tampered with. And I'm watching everything. So everybody have a good day. And God bless America. And just like I told Miss Crystal, in that mall, they act like they're scared, but they feel what they can't understand. I told her at the Justice Department, I let her know a little bit something, the behavior, the spirit I saw, because they don't want God to stand up or they live their lives. Go ahead with that, man. Go ahead with that. I told her how I felt about it. But don't hypocrite the situation more. Now everything is gonna go down the drain with these everything. I didn't talk to kids, I didn't did all of that behind Yellow Breeze and Trap Boy, Fred in them lives and boosting them lives. All of my efforts that me just like seeing a kid smile, they're gonna go down the drain because of these vindictive rappers' lies, man, and people lying. So we might don't get to do the project and we have to put those things to the side. And it probably never be out in this situation. So it's a lot of bull crap that's going on. Leaders are not kissing at their asses and shoes, faster than you, better than you, radder than you, etc. I told you I get paid by the letter like A, B, C, D, E, F. So let me tell you something. My creativity is great. And I seen Yellow Breezy did one of my little work. Leaders are not kissing at their asses and shoes, faster than you, better than you, radder than you, etc. I told you I get. So yeah, you're not good. Hey, we just showing people that we our favorite rapper. We just showing people our favorite rapper moving things. Come on, guys. Come on. I have talked to people. I have did so much. You know, and people never made me feel like that, but this is taking it too far beyond his means. So I'm just showing people what I can do. Other than creativity, got to be more of an understanding. I didn't already did that. You hear me? I'm just showing that my favorite artist that I love so much, and just got my attention that I can be creative. It's about letting your talent show with your favorite artist, right? I grew up on Wayne music. I used to see Lil Wayne in the party in the East, in New Orleans. And, you know, I grew up on those things. But I'm taking some of my work from my Likey's account to just showing my creativity. So it's more to it than that, guys. Yeah, I told her we need to focus on not focus on whatever you were talking about, man. That would be taken care of. Shit, man. I argue with people, man. I argue with her mom and dad about that. Focus on now. Trust me. That's all you need is my time. We gonna be good now. We've been arguing since kids, man. I'm not gonna keep dealing with this stuff, man. So if we let this not happen at the way it wanted to be. But I'm having to prove myself to the stupidity of Mirza behavior. So I have to put me in his stupidity, put me in this situation. And not listen, I have to tell Rick, I hope you don't let the streets get to you. I hope you don't let the streets get to you. I had to let him know. Don't let the streets get to you. They got Mirza ass with it. Watch out for your enemy in the spirit. Santana. Real Santana. Joel Santana. Drake like mentioned me in a song that I'm imitating. MO3 mentioned me in a song that I'm imitating my favorite rapper, Lil Wayne. Imitating somebody. He mentioned me. So which MO3 mentioned me. And these niggas living a fiction. MO3 mentioned me in a song. What the sense for that? They know they took that thing, man. They ain't dumb. The little pieces of shit. In the industry, the people that gave it to him, I don't want to hear no stuff again. He went to another label and kid. Go ahead with that bull crap, man. I know exactly how the industry playing. But they racist line that nigga, give me, man. And walk away from a piece of crap, man. I know exactly what's going on. What a Knox, this is black people. And when they play the game, they can't pay the dues us the game. They play it, they can't play it. Jazz when they go, the haters on your face and their ass in this shoe. Faster than you, better than you, better than you, etc. I told you I can be better, like ADGAGHIG. That's what they do. The haters on your face and their ass in this shoe. Faster than you, better than you, better than you, etc. I told you I can be better, like ADGAGHIG. That's what they do. The haters on your face and their ass in this shoe. Faster than you, better than you, better than you. I look more good with my haircut though. I gotta give me another haircut. I think I look more good with my I love it with my haircut. I think I look more good with a cut. I love looking at myself with my haircut because I think I look more good with my haircut. Yeah, I look more good with it. I love my facial. I love shaving my face. I think I just look good. I love myself. I love it. That's what they do. The haters on your face and their ass in this shoe. Faster than you, better than you.